For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Macklin Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
Well, the effects of climate change are real. Our Corbell Python spoke with a professional. The story on the way.
Plus, Urban Renewal has launched a girls' club for the empowerment of the country's fairer sex.
It's Wednesday. What does that mean? Well, it's time for Leno's Wealthwise.
And coming up in sports, let's take a look at some baseball over in Andros.
Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Marcellus Hall.
And I'm LaDawn Davis. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Well, another rainy day, LaDawn. Let's dive right into the news here tonight. Well, the current weather system is a reminder of how vulnerable we are to the effects of climate change. We know already that what the global collective is attempting to address this crisis, but of course tonight a local expert says there are wiser decisions we can make on an individual basis. Corbell Python reports.
At a macro level, there's a global effort to reverse the effects of global warming by ensuring the planet's temperature does not exceed the 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold. Other agreements like the Paris Accord hold countries to account for their roles in adding to climate change. The Bahamas, like many other small island development states, is in a perilous state if the current track continues. The weather we are currently experiencing from Hurricane Milton, which is not even making a direct hit on the country, is a further reminder of important decisions that all of us need to make.
I really do think that we need to be smart consumers, smart citizens, smart people who are developing our nation.
Environmental Planning and Protection Director Dr. Rihanna Neely with a warning for what all of us can do to reverse the impact of climate change.
If we are building in low-lying areas, and much of the development is unregulated, much of this is unregulated. If we continue to cut down our forests at the rates that we're doing that, all of these environmental ecosystems are serving a function, and for us in many instances it's flood mitigation and stormwater protection.
No immediate changes, and this environmental scientist says we face a catastrophic future.
If you remove these safeguards, then we will begin to see more flooding in our low-lying areas, more flooding in those areas that didn't flood before.
Corbell Python, The Bahamas Tonight.
In an initiative aimed at fostering female empowerment and self-confidence, Urban Renewal has officially launched a girls' club dedicated to training and mentoring young women. As part of the program, our West Calix Forbes was invited to speak on the vital topic of hygiene, a crucial aspect of health and self-esteem for young women.
With this girls' club, we'll groom them into being young ladies and trying to steer them along the right path. Because if we could change the way they think, then we could change the way they are, and then we'll be able to get better citizens, better mothers, better daughters, better wives.
But I'm so excited that Officer Ford gave me the opportunity to share with young girls about hygiene and just share how important it is to have a group where they can come and learn girlhood, womanhood as they get older and stuff like that. And I think that this initiative is amazing because, you know, some people don't have this, and I feel as if this will grow to be something bigger. And I just want them to continue the good work, and I would love to be a part of anything else that they have going on.
Now, during the presentation, West emphasized the importance of personal hygiene as a foundation for self-confidence. She discussed practical tips on maintaining hygiene, addressing common misconceptions, and encouraging open dialogue about female health issues. At the end of the girls expressed their gratitude for the initiative, highlighting the positive impact it has on their lives.
I joined not too long ago, and it's been a great improvement on me. And I've learned a lot of things about hygiene, purpose, and all of that.
The teachers are great, the guest speakers are great, and the students are great. So being to come here and to get along with females, because certain people you can't get along with, it's been great.
I would like to have partnership with a lot of other places who can go out and help us to get these girls where we want to get them. Right now we are trying to get uniforms for them so that every Wednesday when they come out here to Girls Club, they can be uniformed. So if I can have someone come out, get us some yellow shirts, some khaki pants, or some nice little pretty skirts, and some tennis, I good.
Well, still to come, it's Leno's Wealth Wise Wednesday. Stay close for your financial advice.
Experience the difference with BTC's fixed services. Whether you're working from home or enjoying family time, BTC ensures you're always in touch with the people and moments that count. BTC isn't just a service, it's a lifestyle. Stay connected, stay inspired, and live your best life. BTC.
October is farming, trick-or-treating, and saving with the specials at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Country Barn mayonnaise, 30-ounce, $3.69. Distinction Long Life milk, assorted, 1 liter, $2.29. Kellogg's giant-sized cereals, assorted, 23 to 28-ounce, $6.39. Yellow onions, 3-pound bag, $2.89. Baby back spare ribs, $3.39 per pound. Before October is over, shop and save at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Hey, are you looking to save for a big purchase or occasion? Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Bond, the Bahamas Government Savings Bond, and I am guaranteed to earn interest on your money with terms ranging from 1 to 6 years. Government savings bonds are safe, and for as little as $100, you can start to save for your future. My name is Bond, the Bahamas Government Savings Bond, and I'm available to any Bahamian, guaranteed. Go to the Central Bank website and search savings bonds for more details.
Are you or a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home health care supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price, and you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you, at the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377-1771.
I've been shopping JBI Healthy Choice Coconut Milk for years.
And I've been using the JBI jerk seasoning for quite some time now, maybe about 4 years.
And whenever I get my JBI jasmine rice, I love to pair it with the JBI kidney beans. I've been using JBI kidney bean with coconut milk for about 10 years.
I enjoy using the JBI product. I love the green pigeon peas, especially on a Sunday when I have to cook that family meal. I've been using it now for a few years. My family love it, and we all enjoy it.
I normally make my own jerk, but this is the next best thing.
Try JBI. And I want to wish you a happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, JBI.
Thank you, Bahamas.
Exuma here, all captured by our drone pilot, Neville Smith. Let's take a look now at what's going on the Family Islands.
Family Island News is brought to you by Commonwealth Brewery Limited.
Well, as the northern Bahamas prepares for Hurricane Milton's wrath, Works Minister, the Honorable Clay Sweeting, is assuring residents that flooding should not be a long-time problem. He says work is already underway to ensure that all drains are cleared on both islands, which can withstand the heavy rain that's expected to come along with the storm.
In regards to today, as well as tomorrow, you know that contractors have been contracted by the Ministry of Works to ensure that drainage, not just in Abaco, but Grand Bahama, are cleaned. They are making sure that the drains that have more flooding and that are more prone to flooding are the ones that we deal with first, but both islands we're dealing with.
Well, we all know that saving money can sometimes feel like an impossible task, but experts at Leno say it doesn't have to be. On this edition of Wealth Wise, our Devontae Hanna shows us how to be smart about savings.
smart about savings means setting goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These principles can help guide you towards saving more, even when it seems like you don't have much extra to put away.
One of the first things that you need to do is you come and sit and speak to a financial advisor, myself. One of the first things we'll do is we will examine your budget. First of all, create a budget if you don't have one. And what that means for us and us together is that we'll sit down, we're gonna identify whatever your income it is, identify your expenses, and trust me, I will find a way to cut your expenses. When we cut your expenses, we'll identify savings, and then those savings will actually be used to achieve your financial goals.
It's all about making small, consistent choices that align with your financial goals.
Take $1. You're drinking sodas every day, that's $1. After a year, you'd have saved about $365 if you stop. We take that same $365, we invest it in an account that's pays 6%. We don't add anything else. This is just simple interest. Do you know after 5 years, you would accumulate almost $500? After 40 years, you're gonna accumulate almost $4,000.
To be smart about savings, set specific goals, automate your savings, and track your progress. Making small, daily changes can lead to big results, and adjusting your goals along the way ensures you stay on track.
If you are committed to savings and improving your financial situation, come and speak to the expert at Leno. I can guarantee you, and I can promise you, it might not be easy for the first year or two, but if you stick with a plan, I promise you, your golden years will actually be golden in terms of financial freedom.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Devontae Hanna.
Some excellent advice there. Thanks, Devontae. Let's check in now with Marcellus with a look at what's coming up in sports. Marcellus.
Well, Ladon, coming up in sports for tonight, the island of Andros trying to take steps to ensure baseball crops start to come from that particular island. Coming up in sports.
Health is the greatest gift. That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health. Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
We here at Candid Security offer a varied range of security services, including guard service. We do armored service. We do pre-employment investigation, background checks, also vet people for employment. A live business hosted PBX is extremely important to our operation. I don't have to be in my office. I can easily get connected with our clients, my vendors, my NASA office, and with our employees in the field, anytime, anywhere.
Hey, Mom, can you look after Kaylee?
Sorry, I'll be out for a while doing my home and car insurance.
What? You know there's a newer way, right?
A new way?
Where have you been? Look, go to newerinsurance.com, log in, get your quote, buy your insurance, done. You can even use it to manage a claim.
Oh? By the way, it's not newer. It's N-U-A. Where's she been?
Do it anyway with NUA Insurance Agents and Brokers.
Hey, it's your honorary pump attendant back again with another episode on the do's and don'ts at the service station. Let's go. What you ain't gonna do is just pull up to any dispenser and put the nozzle inside your car without reading the signs. Because if you put the wrong fuel inside your car and the car mess up, you can be mad at us, all right? And then you have to walk or catch bus for about 3 to 18 months. What you're supposed to do is read the signs. We place signs all over the dispenser to tell you which fuel is which. Because you put the wrong one and your car say bop, and you could be mad at us. You could be, oh, what happened to my car? No, it's you who ain't read. It say diesel, diesel, one word, diesel. Your car up, and you mad at us. Read, that's all you have to do.
We have more than anyone else. We are the most. We are news leaders, and credibility is the order of the day.
Why don't you come to the most? Only the Sun can cover you better than our new digital product with exclusive stories and entertaining content.
We are the most. Community TV page and radio community announcements. The most viewers and listeners in the country.
We have the most years of the human history recorded. There's no archive like ours.
I came back home to bring you even more news and local programming. We're simply the most, the news at an S.
And I came back home to make sure that you have the most in information, education, entertainment, and inspiration. We're simply the most, the news at an S, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Welcome to your ZNS Total Sports Check, everybody. I'm Marcellus Hall. Baseball starting us off tonight as the island of Andros now taking steps to get its young people involved in that sport. Our Charles Fisher has the details.
Excitement and energy was on the ground with the Central Andros 6 baseball camp at Queens Park. Players from as young as 4 years old to over 15 taking part. Cecil Penn Jr. on getting the exposure for the aspiring major leaguers.
We've been taking the past following weeks on the weekends and working with all the kids, trying to get them up to power and back to speed. We've been on a halt since the pandemic, but we're coming back strong.
Baseball legend Mario Ford also on the island to share his expertise and instruct the players.
What these kids really need is the basics of the game. Everybody trying to teach these kids other than the basics, so the game doesn't change. The players do. The skills are the same. You have a lot of kids who are just looking for something to do. And when I spoke with Mr. Penn, I was telling him, once you can get your different age categories going, then you start from there. Even if you have 2 teams at each one of those divisions, you start playing.
Rochelle Mackey, happy to see Andros getting their share of exposure.
And it is so important that we highlight the children of Central Andros, well, Andros in general, because we do have some children also from North Andros. And they are so passionate about sports, and it is about time that they get the exposure that they deserve. So I am more than excited.
Good to see Andros swinging with baseball and looking forward to seeing them at the Nationals in 2025. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks, Fisher. Still with baseball, the Bahamas Baseball Association announcing its coaching staff that will lead the country's national baseball team into action at the upcoming 6th Caribbean Baseball Cup beginning later on this month. That's going to be at the Andre Rogers Baseball Diamond. Jerron Sands will serve as team manager with Mario Ford, Albert Cartwright, and Ken Adley. Other members of the coaching staff also on hand, including team trainer Trace Smeeting. He will have a lot more details from that coming up for you tomorrow, so please stay tuned for that. And that's it. You checked on sports for you here on this beautiful Hump Day Wednesday. Of course, we do have that Wednesday weather forecast just ahead. Stay with us.
Bahamas, are you ready? Keep the vibe alive. Music group, along with Alpha Sounds, present the best of the best. Raking Scrape Explosion Reloaded. This is the biggest one-day all-Bahamian concert of the year. Featuring KB, D-Mac, Abby, Mama D, Fan Sean, Shine 242, The Falcon, and more. Mark your calendars. It's going down November the 2nd at Super Club Races Ground. Tickets now available at BahamasEtickets.com or both Beauty Shack location. General admission $60. VIP, Skybox, and Skypods also available. For more info, call 394-0819 or email keepthevibealive242@gmail.com. Experience the magic once again with more legends for one night only. Come party with us November 2nd at Best of the Best. Rake and Scrape Explosion Reloaded.
Office, Halloween, and huge savings? That's October at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Rainbow corned beef, 12 ounce, $2.15. Western corn oil, 48 ounce, $6.99. Mott's apple juice, 64 ounce, $5.29. Sweet watermelons, $5.99 each. Whole chicken wings, $1.89 per pound. Case price, $54.99. Before October is over, shop and save at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
public service announcement is brought to you by the Communications section of the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training. Mathematics is a subject that for many comes with anxieties. A recent 10-year review of the results of the GLAT indicates a national underachievement in math. To improve the teaching and learning of math throughout the country, the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training recently signed an agreement with Sapphire Education and Communication Development Services, a Bahamian math consultancy firm. The firm will conduct a study over 1 year to discover the root of the challenges and to find necessary solutions. Every child deserves the best opportunities to excel. This public service announcement was brought to you by the Communications section of the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training.
Hey, what's up, Mario?
Hey, Dale, what's going on?
Have you seen ZNS new digital platforms?
No. Let me go check it out.
Good day, Bahamas. I'm Devontae Hanna, and this is ZNS Digital,
where we cater to your news and entertainment needs. Are you a foodie? I thought so. Then look out for Digital Bites.
Shining a light on Bahamians and the good that they do, ZNS Digital is home to the sunshine one.
Keeping up with the latest trends, our original content will keep you entertained.
Yeah, that's cool.
But have you seen the new website?
No, I didn't see it. Let me go look.
We're still your most trusted source for news and information.
That's ZNS Digital?
Yeah, that's ZNS Digital, the people station in your pocket.
It's time now for your Access weather forecast, and Milton now about to make landfall between Tampa and Sarasota, Florida. You can see on our radar picture the eastern eye wall already moving inland, and that is where you'll find those maximum 120 miles per hour winds. 1 or 2 feet of bands you can see passing just to the west of Bimini, and that has some heavy showers and thunderstorms associated with it, but all of that will be lifting towards the north, so we should be pretty much in a good shape tonight through tomorrow. The forecast movement of that northeast at about 17 miles per hour. Right now, we're going to take a look at your boating forecast, and it's brought to you by a live business where you're always protected during the worst storms. In the northwestern parts of our country, south to southwest winds, 15 to 20 knots, wave heights 4 to 7 feet over the ocean. Your low tide, that takes place at 8:29 tonight. In the central and southeastern islands, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. But tomorrow, we will see a significant increase in those winds, particularly in the extreme northern parts of the country. Winds south to southwest, 20 to 30 knots. They will be gusting up to 40 knots at times. Wave heights very rough at 8 to 12 feet over the ocean. Now, your low tide tomorrow takes place at 7:23 in the morning, with your high tide at 1:50 in the afternoon. For the central and southeastern islands on Thursday, southwest winds also increasing 15 to 20 knots, so caution flags go up for the central and southeastern islands tomorrow. And as we take you into Friday, we'll see a northwest component at 15 to 25 knots, so a decrease in those winds. Wave heights down 5 to 8 feet over the ocean. Low tide will occur at 8:20 in the morning, with the high tide at 2:54 in the afternoon. And for the central and southeastern islands, west to southwest winds 12 to 18 knots, the wave heights 3 to 6 feet. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by the Royal Star Assurance.
Oh, yeah. This is your boy, Bloody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You come to tell you all about some crap. I want no bamboo. I don't want no heat. I don't want no dirty scum to stop between my teeth. I'm feeling.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a complete weather forecast.
All right, thanks a lot, Baz. Well, nothing but rain, floods, and all kinds of bad stuff in our forecast.
I know, right, Marcellus? The weather has been definitely gloomy, so let's turn to Amatea Cunningham for a little bit of sunshine. Here's Let's Talk Socials.
Hi, social media lights, and welcome back to the one and only trustworthy place for your social media news and updates. Today, I'm gonna grab a chair. And I'm gonna have a seat. Cut the music. We're talking something serious here. Are you sitting down? You might want to sit down for this one, especially the makeup girls. All right. The big news is Rihanna's Fenty line, inclusive of Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin, and Fenty Perfume, has hit the Bahamian market, specifically in John Bull. Every Bahamian makeup influencer is running, not jogging, but running to get their hands on these products. As we know, Rihanna, singer, business owner, and actress, is known worldwide for her Billboard hits and makeup products. The makeup mogul was born and raised in Barbados. However, although the brand has been released since 2017, it's just now being distributed in the Caribbean. Take a look.
It's Rihanna, and after all these years, I could not be more excited to announce that Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin are finally going to be available across the Caribbean and in my home country, Barbados. Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin were inspired by my own beauty needs, and of course, growing up in the Caribbean, I know you will all find something that works for you.
Now, I don't know about you guys' feed, but all I've been seeing is Fenty Beauty. So, vote in our daily polls. Are you guys going to try out the newest Fenty products available locally? Check out ZNS Digital's page to vote. I'm Matea, and this has been Let's Talk Socials.
All right, well, that's a wrap for Access Now for tonight.
Yes, it's time for us to mosey on out of here, Marcella. So stay tuned for the rundown with Clint Watson. Good night, everybody.
Clint Watson has been the trusted voice of journalism for over 2 decades. He is your first choice for hard-hitting discussions, your best choice for current affairs issues and investigative journalism. It's time to start the journey of relentless journalism. It's time to start the journey of facts over fiction. It's time for the rundown with Clint Watson here on ZNS, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Are you ready for the hottest sports show on the market? It's called The Timeout. Sundays on the ZNet Television Network. In our first show, 4 decades of sports in